are there specific brands that you see that are kind of like, if you're a seller or whatever, if you got a boat, what brands do you see like move very easily versus brands that like don't move so easily? What would be like your top five brands that kind of like someone brings a boat in, they're like, hey, I want to sell my boat, and they say they have XYZ brand or boat. Is there certain ones that you're like, oh, that thing's going to move quick? Like there's that doesn't matter what's going on, people are going to buy that boat.
So depends a lot on the segment you're looking at, what type of boats. I can tell you most like what you see here in Miami, like the dating yachts, like on the 40, 35-ish, 50-foot range. Like well, out of the bag, the most known ones, like Pardo, Vanquish, um, well, Asimo, they're everywhere, they're largest boat builder almost out there. Those are the things people I notice they stick most around with the known brands because they want to have the resale out there. They
Mm-hmm.
know Sea Ray, well, Zero here in Miami, you do see a lot. Even though they didn't win past much, doing a lot of segments, different type of boats, they just really stick to what they know how to do. But they're a very solid brand, and yeah, I would say maybe Pardo.
Pardo.
It's gonna get yeah the best resale. It's like an icon out there. If you want to go a little more high end, you can go Vanquish. But the thing is, those boats since they already have the name, they what I think they go for a lot of money. They offer like a standard package. Maybe you can get some other boats. They offer more stuff for a better price, but you don't have the name out there, So the day of tomorrow, you're gonna go sell it. It's gonna be a little more tough, It's that's the thing about getting these like new brands boats or the like limited editions. It's like you're gonna have tough time selling it.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
mhm.
Than one that's more like, oh, there's a lot more of them, I guess you'd say.
Yeah, correct. I mean, and also the more you see it, out there and on the market, the more trust you get. And okay, if something happens, it's gonna respond. Where's the service center, warranties, where the boat made, and all that.
Mm-hmm. What's your favorite boat?
My favorite boat. Oh, what a good question. I always knew this answer, but it changes every time. It's crazy. Um, I like a lot of galleon yachts. I think like how
Okay,
they
yeah.
that yeah the innovation they do, the quality of their stuff. The concepts they bring. I love it. The balconies. I'm not sure if they were the kind of the first one on doing it. The side open balconies, but everybody you see, they're
Mm-hmm.
just lovely. I would like to see how far they go this year, reliability and how all those big windows keep up, and but yeah, as far as design and all that, I'll stick to those.
So
Hmm.
the galleon. Now, you think it's you think it's more the looks of them, or is it more like the innovations of them, like the big windows, the big sides that fold out, like that kind of stuff? Is that what kind of draws you to them more?
Yeah, it's an innovation. I also loved a lot of Sirena yachts. I fall in love a little bit with like Navetta series that came out a couple of years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting to slowly kind of like losing interest on that, but yeah, so I think it's a very very nice boat. The Sirenas as well, Absolutes. Also they kind of share a little bit the models. Um, yeah, and well, one of my also favorite all time favorites is Sea Ray. They're just best boats out there. Regarding how reliable they are, the parts and all that, they're tough boats, and you can tell why all the charter people here in Miami, all you're gonna see around is mostly Sea Rays. They're easy to work on, so that's a huge plus. I'll tell to them. I personally drive a Sea Ray 590, the Fly, and I
Okay.
find that's a beautiful boat. I mean, it's so well done. The materials, everything's easy to work on, reliable. So,
Mm-hmm.
as of my captain point of view, yeah, as a captain, it's work on it. And you get the fails out there, and you really appreciate the reliability and being able, to have solid boat. Hmm.
Yeah, and that's a big brand too. I mean, Sea Ray's been around for a long time. They got, I mean, Well, they're owned by Brunswick. So Brunswick, they're in that group that owns everybody. They own Boston Whaler and Mercury and like the whole nine yards. So I personally like Sea Rays too. I like the looks of them. I've been on quite a few of them, so I like them too. The I I think I like the roominess of them personally. For a lot of, depends on the model, obviously. Some of the bigger ones, and then some of the 23s, 24s, 25s in that mid 20 range. They're not really what I'm talking about. But from a yacht perspective, like the Sundance and stuff like that, the 40s and the high 30s, I find them to be like roomy, and just the looks, the layouts, kind of like the accents and the way the cushions are. I mean, I think they're just a pretty boat all the way around.
Yeah, yeah, I share completely. Like the Sundancer, down there the space is huge.
Hmm.
Very very comfortable. The layout, the materials also they build. It's the body you see it. It's I feel very different from some other European boats. They feel a little more solid. These the American ones, honestly.
Hmm. Yeah. So, hey there, sorry to take you away from the video, but real quick, did you know that on average a boat owner will spend between $1,000 and $5,000 a year just on servicing their engine? And you could actually pocket and save a lot of that money if you would just do the service yourself. It might seem like a daunting task, but I guarantee you, virtually everyone can do it with our guidance and the Boaters program. This is just one skill that you could learn inside the program because we have hundreds of other videos teaching you all kinds of boating skills, as well as a weekly live stream where we have questions and answers with me, as well as a chat feature where you can send videos and pictures, ask all kinds of questions, or look for some advice or some guidance on a project that you're doing on your boat. You can join the program by hitting the first link in the description, clicking join, or visiting bornagainboating.com. Now back to the video.